All right, guys, so we're in quarter 4, sales are picking up. And if you are in a situation where you have a lot of units that are being sold on your Amazon dashboard and you're getting lots of sales coming in, but you know that you're going to stock out and you have inventory with your manufacturer, but you know that you also can't have him send it to Amazon because they won't be checked in soon enough. So if you're trying to prevent the products that are selling fast from being stocked out, there is another option that you can go down if you're willing to put the work in. And once again, it's not a ton of work, but yes, it does require a little bit of physical work. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what to do if you have lots of units sitting around, but you know they can't go to Amazon because they won't be checked in, and how you can fulfill the orders yourself. And if your competitors potentially stock out, how you can even steal their sales by once again staying in stock using FBM. Now, to make a long story short, to make Amazon passive, you use the FBA business model where you send your units into Amazon, they get the orders. Once you get a sale online, they send the products to your end customer. Now, in this case, specifically in the end part of Q4, where you may stock out, if Amazon stocks out your product, then once again, your sales stop and there's no more products on Amazon for them to sell. So what I've done in the past is FBM, or fulfilled by merchant, or fulfilled by me, where I'm basically getting the orders through FBM and I'm basically just packing the order in a padded envelope or in a box, depending on how small and big your product is. This may or may not be feasible, but if you have a general, small size product, it can very easily go in a simple box, a very cheap padded envelope, and it will make it to your end customer. And so what you will need is your product, padded envelopes, and boxes, depending on how big your product is. You're gonna need those 3 items or those 2 items. And once again, the product goes into the padded envelope, you label it with Amazon, your product is labeled inside the padded envelope, and you send it to UPS, and they send out your product to the end customer. And once again, this can very, very easily allow you to get lots more sales that you weren't gonna potentially get because you stocked out, and just keep these sales funneling and making sure that your product rank does not die. Because once again, we all know that once your product is out of stock, the rank goes away. The competitors can come in, take your sales, because once again, there's one less competitor. So now we're in a time where there's more searches, there's more clicks, and there's more sales being made. And if you drop out, your competitors are going to eat up your sales rank and eat up your profits, and ultimately eat up these sales that you could have potentially made. And it's the same exact scenario that when your competitors get low in stock and you are able to fulfill the demand through FBA or even FBM in this case, then you can honestly create an opportunity where you're taking their sales and ultimately taking their profits for yourself. So typically stock limits are going to be anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 to even higher on the higher ends of 20,000. But if you have a product that hasn't been selling that fast throughout the year, then what Amazon will do is they will actually lower your stock limits because they deem your product is not deemed a ton of stock, because you're not selling hundreds of units a day. And so if you're in that boat and you have a smaller stock limit, then if your product sales velocity increases and now you're getting tons of sales, but once again your stock is small, and then now it's too late to have your manufacturer send more units to Amazon, FBMing your product can allow you not to have to stock out, to not have to endure all the negative sales rank, competitors taking your spot, all the negative things when it comes to stocking out on Amazon. And now, once again, FBM is not going to be for all products. If you have a huge product that is very big and bulky and heavy, then FBMing obviously is not going to be for you. But if you have a smaller product that's more compact, or even that's a medium-sized product and you can fit it into a padded envelope, which once again are very cheap. They have these in multiple sizes. They even have like a bigger size. If you can fit in a padded envelope or even in a box and it won't get damaged, then you want to consider that route, because once again, it's going to allow you to get the product shipped into UPS for cheap, get to your end customer, and once again, collect your money fast. And when it comes to FBMing, you do get your money back twice as fast, because once again, you're taking out Amazon, the middleman. You're basically getting these sales, shipping out that same exact day. And so Amazon sees that the product is already sent to the customer, and so they send your money back to you a lot faster than if you're doing the FBA business model, where they have to ship the product out to get the customer, do the fulfillment, this, that, and third. It seems like it would be the same speed, but in terms of FBM, you get your money back a lot faster than when it comes to FBA. And so if you are going to do FBM this year and you know that you're going to stock out and you can't send product into FBA, then what you want to do is go into your Seller Central account, go to your product listing, turn it as fulfilled by merchant instead of fulfilled by Amazon. Make sure that you have a ton of, boxes / envelopes, whatever your product's going to fit in. That's going to be the cheapest cost. You can also even get UPS boxes online and USPS boxes online for free. Padded envelopes, you can buy these in bulk for literally buy 100, 200 for, a couple tens of bucks. So it comes out to being, a couple 10 cents per unit. And once again, it's going to allow you to not stock out and essentially keep the sales going. And Q4 is the only time of year where I even consider doing FBM, because once again, Any other time of the year, you're going to be doing FBA. But however, if your sales velocity is too quick and your product is selling very fast, and once again, if you had a smaller stock limit, then FBM makes the most sense. And now, if you're still a little bit confused about this whole process, then make sure to comment down below and I'll make sure to answer those questions. And also, if you're not currently at this step and you need a little more help with product research or even private labeling your product in general, then make sure to click on this video right here. We're going to in-depth details on what a beginner should do doing this business model on Amazon.